parents struggle to keep up with the fast-changing world of social media. Our next guests say deleting apps like TikTok just is not enough, and that parents need to stay informed without actually spying. Welcome, Jeff. Good. Oh, I'm going to get it right. Got first. Yes.
Nice.
And Derek Jackson, that was easy. Co-founders of CyberDrive. Welcome.
Hi, it's actually CyberDrive.
Oh man, after I got the name right, I'm so proud of myself.
You're doing great though.
I relaxed.
Yeah.
I am so happy to talk to both of you guys because I have a couple teenagers. I know between you, I think you have 5 kids.
Yes.
So let's talk about CyberDrive. How is this going to help parents?
Well, what we have created is a phone called Aqua One. And that phone is built specifically for kids, where everything that happens on that phone, if that child is on TikTok, Snapchat, something encrypted, all of that information is sent directly to a parent dashboard, all in real time. So finally, parents get to see every single thing their kids are doing on social media. There is no more struggle. There is no more ambiguity. And finally, we've leveled the playing field.
Well, Derek, I know you have a background as an Army intelligence officer. Is this spying?
So it's not actually spying. You know, a lot of parents out there, because they're really afraid, think the best thing to do is try to gain some kind of control.
Yeah.
And a lot of times what we want to do with our kids is gain control in some type of secretive way, but we don't believe that's the best approach. What we've started with the company is we looked back over history. Parents have been struggling with the same kind of fear for a long time. In the 80s, it was Dungeons and Dragons. In the 90s, it was the internet and
heavy
TV
metal,
shows.
And Tipper Gore was freaking us out.
Exactly.
Trying to ban rap.
Right.
Yes.
And so in the 90s, what we did as a society is invent things like website filtering and parental controls and screen time, all of these control mechanisms, but the problems that we're facing haven't gotten any better. So what we decided to do is make everything transparent. Like Jeff said, parents can see everything just like a DVR instant replay, but kids also know exactly what's happening every single moment.
This is a really interesting paradigm shift because a lot of parents, and myself included, have tried apps like Bark, and they let you know if there's a word like hit or suicide. They have certain triggers, and they'll let you know that this happened. However, it seems like everything that's really going down with teenagers is on Snapchat and TikTok, and it doesn't filter those. So what you guys are saying is, we are going to let your parents know every single thing you're doing, and it's not spying because we're telling you, if you want a phone, then the deal is we're going to know every single thing happening on that phone.
And what we found is that when most parents are giving a phone to a child for the first time, those children are fine with that. Older kids have been already driving without the seatbelt.
Yes.
And the issues are so pervasive with bullying, sextortion, anxiety, depression, drugs. It is a vast world. It is very tough to be a child growing up right now, and equally, it's tough to be a parent. A lot of parents working multiple jobs, just trying to put food on the table, and we really wanted to deliver a product that allowed parents to see everything, and we believe in something, and it's involvement over limitation. Being able to have strong communication, and we have to have that. It's a fundamental right of parents to understand what their kids are seeing. When we were younger, you had a TV just in the living room, and your parents saw everything. So we take it
Laverne and Shirley was not corrupting my mind.
Yeah, nor was Happy Days or Joni and Chachi.
Making me happy.
Yeah,
I love Joni and Chachi.
Yeah, they were great.
Mrs. C.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mrs.
C.
C.
was wholesome times.
Potsy.
Potsy?
Right?
Come on.
I'm with you. Right?
I have no idea what this is.
So we really wanted to really put parents in the driver's seat again, and that's a fundamental right that really social media companies were not allowing parents to be able to see that. And for that entity you brought up, the product adjacent actor, Bark, they don't do what we do. They are just a smaller entity that really doesn't facilitate everything we do with being able to show everything that's happening on TikTok, Snapchat, anything that's encrypted. You parent, you finally get it.
Yeah, and I like to always think about it exactly like driving. If you're gonna, your 15-year-old is getting their learner's permit and needs to learn how to drive, are you gonna try to install something on top of the car to try to catch when things go wrong? Or are you gonna sit in the passenger seat with them and actually teach them how to drive safely?
That's a great analogy.
And that's essentially what we're trying to do with our phone.
That's a great analogy, Derek. So if parents are interested, you're talking about younger kids, like 12 and 13. How do they find out more information about your phone?
They go directly to our website, cyberdive.co, and the parents will be able to see everything we do. We also have on our phone what's called a nudity prevention feature that stops nude photos from being sent. So that can no longer happen, so which is a major issue that parents are facing and
Huge
kids.
problem, yeah.
Huge problem that leads to suicides and some terrible things with sextortion. So we've created that.
Thank you guys for what you're doing, because we need to go back to Sunday, Monday, happy day. You know the song.
I'm like remembering.
Tuesday, Friday.
I have a terrible voice. I'm not going to do that on TV.
I tried to lure you guys into singing, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
You didn't take the bait.
I did.
Next time.
Next time. Thank you guys so much. And also, we're going to provide information on our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.